The Matt Wilson structure has recently been recognised in the Victoria Basin of the Northern Territory. It comprises a 5.5 kilometre diameter circular structural anomaly in flat-lying sandstone.
All the way to go to Wolf Creek today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and then back down to Alice.
Yeah, righto.
Piccaninny Crater is hidden on the far edge of the Bungle Bungles. It is 7k across. Goat Paddock is 5 kilometres in diameter and is a very clear bowl shape. Spider is another eroded central peak. It has the appearance of an arachnid from the air. And then there is Wolf Creek, a lovely, quiet place to pitch camp.
Wolf Creek has a diameter averaging 880 metres, and the crater is situated on a flat desert plain in northern Western Australia. The target rock was sandstone, large blocks of which have been uplifted and overturned around the rim. It is the largest Australian crater associated with preserved meteorite fragments.
Here on the rim of the Wolf Creek crater, there are many examples of this melt rock, where you can see there's small aggregates of rock which have been fused together from the impact event.
The flat crater floor lies 50 metres below the rim, which rises on average about 35 metres above the plain. American astronauts came to train in Wolf Creek to get a feel of what the moon craters would be like. A ring fault within the crater fill is suggested by an arcuate pattern of vegetation. Impact glass has been collected 3 kilometres to the southwest of the crater.
So Leon, what are you doing at the moment?
We're just collecting small magnetic fragments off the side of the road. We're about 3 or 4 kilometres south of the Wolf Creek crater, and basically it's an indication of potentially how far the debris went.
How are you picking them up, Leon?
This is a magnet, obviously, to pick up magnetic particles.
And how much have we got there?
There's a fair bit of ironstone in here.
And that was originally part of the meteorite?
I'd say so, due to the location. Most probably. I wouldn't go out and say definitely. I'm not sure what they made the road with, if they imported material or not.
South and east of Mikatawa, in Western Australia, approximately where it is, there is an impact structure deeply eroded called Yarrababa. It's not proven to be impact structure. It was quite a feat to discover it, because you don't see very much on the surface. And these are shuttercombs in granite from Yarrababa, which are collected last year.
This'll make them sick in the cinema.
Got the missus screaming at her to get her the fuck out of this desert. Whose fucking idea was this anyway? Dragging me out here.
The Parkes radio telescope has a diameter of 64 metres and is the second largest single radio dish in the Southern Hemisphere. It is part of the CSIRO Australia Telescope National Facility and can be linked with other radio telescopes in Coonabarabran and Narrabri to act as a single telescope thousands of times larger. The Parkes dish is made up of aluminium panels supported by a framework of struts. The dish alone weighs 300 tonnes and a 200-tonne counterbalance is bolted to the back. The entire structure above the control tower weighs 1,000 tonnes and it stands 58 metres above the sheep paddock where it was built. A radio telescope has 3 main parts: the antenna, the receiver, and a recorder. The antenna is the area of the dish, and the larger it is, the more radio waves are collected and reflected to the receivers in the focus cabin above. A cluster of 13 feed horns channel the incoming waves to the receivers, where the signal is amplified about 1,000,000 times to a usable level. Fibre optic cable carries the amplified signals from the focus cabin to the tower, where it is stored on computer.